Okay, before the video starts, just so you know, this is the finale. Yes, the final episode of our SOMA playthrough. But before we go through with the finale, I need to cover some stuff I missed throughout the game. Yeah, editor me and everything has to, oh my goodness, boot the game up just to go to things I missed while playing the game. Once again, give me a second, NZ family, while I boot up the game, find old saves, and go to some of the places I missed. I'm not going to feel right knowing that I missed some things unless I show it to y'all.
What?
Well, NZ family, here we are at the beginning, because apparently I missed some unique dialogue with David Munchie himself.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie, but I'm working on it. Actually, you're helping me right now.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
Little did David and his associate Paul Berg realize that they laid the foundations to what would later become AI and brain scans, which would later lead to the Ark. Well, anyway, here's the unique dialogue, by the way.
So, what exactly are we doing?
We're going to do a scan of your brain. Then we build a computer model of it and bombard it with stimuli. The program will help us to quickly iterate your treatment plan until it's fully optimized. In short, develop the perfect treatment for your condition.
So it's not just a study, this will actually help me.
I should hope so. Otherwise, this would be a huge waste of time.
Anything else?
You know I have a serious condition, right? You heard about the car crash, the X months to live deal?
Yes, I heard. Must be hard having to hear that. As you know, it's because your brain is weakened so much that it can start to bleed every so often.
And if it ever gets real bad, it will kill me.
Well, we probably can't restore your brain completely, but we should be able to make those X months turn into years, decades even. And if you take care of yourself and don't do anything too crazy, we should be able to get you to outlive the best of us.
I really hope you're right about this.
Me too. This could make a huge difference for how we treat people with brain damage. So, what do you say? Should we get going?
Sure. Let's get started.
Take a seat.
And that's it. That's all David's got to say. Again, originally just planned to give better brain diagnosis and everything, only to end up being the very thing that would save humanity in the future of this game. Well, that's all that we missed at the beginning. On to the next thing. Here we are at Site Epsilon's shuttle station, NZ family. I missed something here too. Inside the shuttle is another little secret, and I can see why I missed it. Two things, actually. Another drawing by Amy. Oh, wait. She drew Bubble Buddy. Aw. She also drew Carl here. And speaking of Carl, got this little device here. Pathos 2 Memo Impact Event. On this morning of January 12th, 05:13 hours, the comet Telos, some lore behind the comet that crashed into the Pacific Ocean. The impact ranks as one of the largest collisions ever recorded on Earth. All evidence indicates that the surface has gone completely barren and is no longer able to sustain life. Pathos 2's unique location has provided unparalleled safety for our staff. Some structural damage has been noted. There we go. But to no... Oh, wait. Making sure I'm not reading this wrong. It's really hard to read a bunch of blue letterings on a black background. This is very pixely in my point of view. Sorry. Okay, maybe it's not that pixely. I can read it. It's just... Oh my goodness. It can be a little tricky sometimes. So I can read 2025. But no casualties reported. The largest loss was the weather and communication station, located on the surface platform Omega, unmanned, which is under the circumstances a small price to pay. Theta will hold an emergency meeting to discuss the future of Pathos 2 and ultimately mankind. More on the matter will follow. Overseer K. for Corium, however you pronounce that last name. Hold on, largest loss was the weather and communication station on the surface. No wonder a lot of communication has been lost throughout everything here. Site Omega is their weather and communication station. So that's why we can't make contact with Site Omega either. It is just gone. Oh, and one last thing.
I guess it's a good thing we never had any kids. Hard enough looking my parents in the eyes. They're going to a bomb shelter upstate, by the way, along with your dad. I'm guessing someone will help him send you a message somehow. I mean, I hope they will. Hell, I'm not even sure you'll get this message. If you do, I want you to know I never blamed you for following your dreams. I was just mad it didn't fit better with what I imagined our lives would be. I really wanted the picket fence, big family, you know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of you. And even though it's been difficult to be separated from you, I regret nothing. I'm happy. And I really wish I was able to say this without the sky falling down. I love you, Amy. I always have, and always will.
And now we know that Carl and Amy were more than just co-workers. Anyways, NZ family, on to the next thing. And here we are, NZ family, right back at the outskirts of Site Theta. Okay, apparently there were some things I missed here too. Look how big Site Theta is. I mean, look at this. But I guess it only looks like this because on a technicality, all of this is supposed to be the residential area of Site Theta. Okay, so apparently I missed this thing right here.
This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Go ahead, Strom.
Listen up, all members of staff. The art project has caused a lot of arguments the last few months. I'm not going to pretend I understand what the hell Sarang talked about and how his continuity suddenly made sense to kill yourself. For the love of God, or whatever you think is important, don't kill yourself. This place is miserable enough. Don't force your friends to clean up your blood. Rest in peace. Quality. Good?
Beautiful, sir. All right, everyone. Show's over. Get back to work.
Yeah. That was supposed to give us our first clue as to what's going on in there. Okay, give me a second, NZ family. There's one more thing out here that I kind of forgot. I just now realized these tombs are right here. Assuming that these are graves, and that's the headstone. Eternity among the stars. All this time that I've been playing this game, I never once noticed that. So that's where the quote in the game comes from. Okay, that's not the thing I was trying to look for. I'm trying to look for something else, so give me a little bit more time. Ah, found it. Okay. And this was the last thing we forgot here. Right, not too far from Theta, just literally on top of one of these boxes.
Sarah, are you there? Who is this? Catherine? I'm busy working. Oh, I just wanted to say thank you for what you did. Don't worry about it, but you should stand up for yourself. I mean, Strohmeyer doesn't have that kind of authority. You could just tell him to go f*** himself. Oh, I just don't. I'm not that kind of a person. You can't expect people to fight for you all the time. You're a brilliant person, Kath. You're so smart it makes my head spin, but sometimes you just disappear into yourself. Suddenly it's like talking to a 5-year-old. It's just hard. I can't just be more like that. Everyone would know I'm pretending. It's not too late to win people over. Strasky likes you. I like you. Reed likes you. Strasky likes everybody. Yeah, that's true. Wait, you think Reed likes me? Catherine, a lot of people like you. You just need to open up a little. Be more approachable. Can I get back to work now? I'd rather not be reprimanded twice in one day. Okay, see you back inside. Over and out.
And there we have it. Let's see. Give me a second while I check something, because there's actually 2 buffers down here. Let's see. I think I've already done that one. And I think I did this one in the playthrough. Give me a second while I do some research on my own videos. Okay, I did some research on my own videos. Yes, I did interact with that buffer. Just making sure. It's always best to make sure, NZ family. Oh, time to move on to the next thing. Okay, in the playthrough, I chose not to go into Robin Bass's room. But since this is the finale, I'm to the point where I don't really care. We are at Site Theta, for those that don't know. I chose not to go into Robin Bass's room because of the grisly mess that's inside, but since this is the finale, I'm to the point where I don't care. Gaze in horror, NZ family. A slight hint. I hate that the game just did that. A slight hint at how Robin offed herself. That's just sad. But only because she believed that if she offed herself, as Mark Serang here suggested, that she would be on the Ark and everything. But we've discussed time and time again, that's not how it works. You are literally creating a copy of yourself. That copy is you, but is also not you at the same time, because that copy can live their own life while you can live your own life. Because Simon, the original Simon, got to live out his life in Canada in Yield 2015 until he couldn't anymore. He passed on. Brain Scan Simon, the last thing he remembers was getting brain scanned, and now is living this life that we're currently living as right now. Anyways, guessing that's Robin. And assuming either a father, a friend, or just someone. Oh, there we go. Robin writes, "We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Serang and the continuity. The cults of the continuity." From the looks of it, Robin also draws her idea of what the Ark is going to look like later. Oh, a very preserved flower. Let's see, more drawings, all having to do with the Ark and what she pictures. Photographic memories of the past. Aww, a Gingy's kitties. It even looks like the Ginger cat that I had. Ginger! Who told you could be in this game? Oh well. Let's see, more pictures. So she's been around in places. More pictures of the Ark. Oops, very reflective pictures of the Ark. Hang on. Been a while since I last played this, so forgive me if I'm kind of goofing a bit. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope. Uh-oh. Huh. A locked locker. What do you know? No data buffer either, sadly. Hang on. Before we leave, we just gotta make sure that's everything. Oh, come on. Hang on. Nope. And no. That's it. Okay. Well, that's it for Robin's... Wait. Yeah, Robin's room. Another victim of Mark Sering's dogma. Let's see, if I remember correctly... Yeah, there it is. Let's see, have I interacted with it? No, I haven't. Okay. Catherine will comment if you use one of these. So, here's a little comment.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
That was something I missed. Let's see, that's pretty much everything that I've written down on what I missed in site data. Let's move on to something I missed in Omicron. Yep, I missed something else at Omicron. So give me a minute, NZ family, while I look for some more old saves. Okay, here we are, NZ family, once again at Site Omicron. Specifically in the, let me see, the laboratory of the middle floor where you first get spooked by Johan. I missed something else. I missed this thing right here. Here, get that chair out of the way. Okay, take a listen at this, NZ family.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Molly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
That's it. So apparently, just to piece something together, after they brought in Johan, he was trying to communicate with everyone here, just like he's trying to communicate with us right now. Obviously one of them got the message of what he's trying to communicate, and I was supposed to introduce the mystery of Site Alpha and getting y'all to wonder whether if Site Alpha is a real site in this game or not. Which, I don't want to spoil anything, or say anything else about Site Alpha in particular, but Johan wants us to go there. He wanted us to take the gel down there to Site Alpha, whether it exists or not. But I won't go into any spoilers. Either way, point being, message got through to someone, and that explains why... Please don't jump stairs, Johan. Yeah. Let me see, there's the stairs. Real quick, just real quick. I know some of y'all want to get into the finale, but it's the finale. Let's just try to cover some stuff that I missed.
Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WOW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Okay. And that explains why the this happened, this incident happened. WoW caught on to what was going to happen soon. And everyone here at Omicron, all their brains kind of blew out. Won't go into too much spoilers, but there you go. I missed that audio tape. Didn't get to piece 2 and 2 together for the sake of the video. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we missed, NZ family. We missed that little message that Carl left for Amy. We missed some stuff before entering Theta. Hang on, let me just pause right there in case something pops up at me. We missed I purposefully missed stuff in Robin's room, but yeah, just decided to do it anyway. It's the finale. Missed that interaction or the dialogue that Catherine has if you interact with one of those healing things and that the WoW creates. And we missed that Omicron tape player. I'm not perfect, Anzi family. I'm just your average ordinary dude just trying to make videos for y'all's entertainment. Well, that's enough fussing. Time to finally, at long last, get to the finale. Enjoy it, Enzi family. It is the ending to another great adventure on the Enzi channel. Hello, Enzi family, and welcome back to the Enzi Rails. I'm Sir Zaxot. You can call me Zach. Whoa! Wait. See what's in the lockers first. Nothing. Okay. As soon as I close the door. I don't like that that's open now. Almost implies something got out. Okay, I'm just going to pause it right there in case something does. Quick recap. In the last episode, I did horrible avoiding the monster that's here at Tau Station. Oh my goodness. Really embarrassing. Just flat out embarrassing. We finally make it to a safe area. We meet possibly the last living human on the planet in-game. Sarah Lindwall. Hooked up to a life support machine, and her room is slowly getting claimed by the WoW. I mean, the room itself had so many growths and everything from the WoW. Ugh. We also managed to get into Johan Ross's room and discovered some his thoughts about the WoW and why it needs to be destroyed and his opinion on it. We also found the Ark and managed to deliver it down to the lower levels, which is where we're going to go next for this episode, to get it to Phi and launch it into space. Plot's getting sad, Enzi family. It's getting sadder and sadder still, but hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Unfortunately, slight minor spoiler, this game has both a sad but bittersweet ending. It's more of a bittersweet ending. However, it has a slight twist. Okay, that didn't sound good. Oh, please open. Oh, that's even worse. I'm just waiting for it to burst open. Oh, emergency open. Right then, let's load up the Ark. Oh, wait. Well, we can't do that yet. I've got to attach. Okay. Alright, go ahead and... pressure. Well, when in doubt, force it. Even if you almost drown in it. Well, technically we can't drown. We're in a power dive suit. A diving power suit. Okay. Ark is on its way. Hopefully it's waterproof. Can we jump over this? Oh. How were we able to move those pipes? We're wearing a dive power suit. Of course we can move those pipes. That's moving faster. In fact, I think we're going to be able to finish the... I think this is going to be the last episode. There's nothing really... There's not much else to face now. The only thing left now is the Leviathan. And yet another hard decision in the game. This game is just filled to the brim with hard decisions. And you know what's worse? This game doesn't exactly tell you whether if you made the right choice... Excuse me. Doesn't tell you whether if you made the right choice or not. It doesn't tell you anything. So, in all honesty, there's no real easy answer when it comes to your decisions in this game. Well, Ark continue on without us. We're gonna have to find another way out. Okay, editor Zach back at it again. There was something I missed in this tunnel, so I'm just gonna boot up the game again and go back to show y'all what I missed. Okay, here we go. Here's hoping Johan doesn't interrupt us. Apparently there's a body right here. Let's see. Yes. Okay, here's what I missed.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know it's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me.
Careful with the Ark.
Take it easy. It's not going to... Oh. For a moment, I thought it was going to collapse.
Okay, and that's what I missed, because I immediately just turned around and just went for the exit. Well, that's all I wanted to show NZ Family, in case if someone's going to bug me about that. Okay, back to the video. Oops. Ah, interfering with my... Oh. Just the fact that the WoW was originally an AI that's supposed to keep everyone at Pathos 2 safe and everything. After the catastrophe hits, it just goes all haywire and just goes on an extreme route to preserve humanity in its own weird way. Which Johan Ross does make an interesting argument on why he believes the well should be destroyed. At least some of them are moving. Markiplier, from what I watched, had his reasons on why the well should stay. On why the well should stay. Should not be destroyed. There you go. Fumbling my own sentences. It's getting pretty late and I'm still recording. Soldiering on through, NZ family, for y'all's entertainment. Soldiering on through. And giving my own thoughts on
Alpha.
found the mysterious Site Alpha. Remember, we have a power suit. So that's why they don't talk about Site Alpha. It's gone. Well, not gone, just sunk. But this is where the WoW is, and it's still active. It's still functioning. Ah, a bunch of sophisticated red cups. Yeah, at this point, the game gives you the choice on whether to destroy the WoW or not. On my safe playthrough, I chose not to destroy the WoW. On my second playthrough... ow, excuse me. Let me take a drink of water right quick. Okay, I'm back. On my second playthrough, I decided to see what would happen if I did destroy the WoW.
Tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside a cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
Since I spared it in the first playthrough, destroyed it in the second playthrough, for my official third playthrough in this series, I'm gonna spare it. I think I've done enough mercy killing.
What the hell is that?
Heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
I'm sorry, I've done enough killing. I'm getting out of here.
Come on. You can't leave.
Watch me. Watch me. Get away from me, Johan. Back away, Johan.
If you don't finish this, I'll make you. Having your way.
Don't!
You have to do this, Simon. This is bigger than both of us.
Regardless of your decision, Johan Ross gets eaten by the Leviathan. And regardless of your decision, that thing gets mad and comes after you. the only consequence of destroying the WoW is a missing arm. Missing arm. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Come on, I can do this, I can do this. Press on. Go. Go, 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 go. Couldn't duck. We're going to have to do a lot of ducking. A long wait. Okay, go. Oh, wait, wait, I missed my chance. Hang on. Wait for it to pass again. I think it's going to pass this way. Let me see its pattern first. Always check for a pattern. Okay, that's our chance. Go! Go, 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 go! Dodge! Okay. That was an unintentional dodge. Okay, duck in here. Run! Run. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Duck! Oh! Didn't duck in time. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I think it's an instant kill, actually. Yeah, it's an instant kill. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, I think it's an instant kill. No, it's not. It's right there, it's right there. Go, Simon. Oh, come on. Move, man. Oh, no, he's limping now. Oh, leave me alone, man. Oh, my goodness. Come on, you can make it, Simon. You can make it. Come on, man. Open. Let me in. Eat that, you oversized snake. Let me just do this. Oh my goodness. And that's it. That's it for all the monsters, Enzi family. The rest of it is the end game. No more monsters, no more mutated humans. Humans mutated by the WoW and circuitry and robot parts and everything. Oh, no more mutated animals. Since this is pretty much the ending of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and explain why I decided to spare the WoW this time around and why I think the WoW should more or less be
This
spared.
has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
I'm sure it did, Simon. Otherwise, this would have all been for nothing. Is there a medical thing I can touch one last time? No, we're just gonna see this 3D effect for the rest of the game. Let me find the health thing first, if any, and don't tell me there's not one. Oh, that's just great. Oh, that's just great. We're gonna see this 3D effect for the rest of the game. We're gonna be limping around. No. Alright, we'll have to plug in Catherine. Alright, let me just pause it right there so you don't have to see the 3D effect too much. Okay, my thoughts on why I think the WoW should be spared. It's trying. The AI is alive, and it's trying to figure out how to in its own way, preserve life in the same way that Catherine's preserving human life in a artificial world and everything. The WoW has its method, and that's literally to reconstruct it as best as it could possible. Markiplier pointed out his reasons on why the WoW should be spared, and I somewhat agree as well. I mean, if we want to go by certain logics and everything, there's a slight chance that the WoW could figure out how exactly to more or less create sentient life. And the best example of one of its successful recreations, in a sense, it's Simon. Simon is literally a successful recreation that the WoW was able to make. And in a ways, so is Catherine, even though she was stuck on a robot body. But here she is now.
Catherine, can you hear me?
I hear you. This is Phi. What happened to Tab?
A lot, actually. But we're back on schedule now.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Please tell me there's a health thing here somewhere, because I'm kind of getting tired of this 3D effect.
Alright, Phi is up and running.
Oh. Wait, that's the way.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
No, it's not.
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
If we did kill the WoW, we'd be seeing a missing arm at this point. That's the only consequence of doing that, is missing an arm.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2004, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
According to the NZ videos, a few days of recording this. Ugh.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Exactly. And he's still Simon, just not the original Simon anymore. The original Simon lived his life and passed on in Toronto. Oh.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Oh, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them, to launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh, God. Catherine.
Did you say something?
It's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way. How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching. I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
Right. I'll go pick it up.
How could they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on. Don't do this to yourself.
Right then, we still gotta look for the Ark, though. Okay, got a power box.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. A real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Better than no friends.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
How much doesn't matter anymore? We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
I think there was something behind that door, but because I used that out of desperation, I can't use that button anymore. Locked myself out. Man. Well, it's still been a good playthrough in all NZ family. It's not entirely perfect, and I still missed some things, and I know I did. But all in all, we made it here, NZ family. If y'all want a better grasp at the lore behind this game, there are several interesting 2-hour-long videos out there. I mean, SOMA retrospectives.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
There we go. Still need some power, though, and we forgot to take the battery box with us.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Anyways, there's plenty of videos that best explain how this game works and everything. Oh, wrong way. And the story behind everything, and it's just sad. They even go into better detail about the whole copy and paste argument. Much more better detail than I can. Alright. Secured. And sealed.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
This is it, NZ family. The ending to the game. But a fair warning, the ending has a bit of a twist. And you kind of have to keep watching till after the end credits. Here we go.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat, and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Kinda wish she didn't use the word transfer, but oh well. She's talking as safe as she can to Simon to get what she wants. In a sense. Catherine's very manipulative, in case y'all didn't realize it. That's where we're at right now. Storage. Wait. I wonder why that's glowing. Oh well.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before ingression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Okay. Orientation done. Yeah, back on topic, yeah, I kind of wish she didn't... I mean, I know she was just getting what she wanted, and it's the only way to get Simon to fulfill the mission of the Ark and everything. But let's face it, there's going to be a brain scan of Simon on the Ark. What's the Simon that's going to be left behind going to do, and what's he going to think? Again, copy and paste. It'd be like copy and pasting myself onto something. That version of me is going to live on while I'm going to be left here. What am I going to do? Is the question. Tunnel assembly. Oop, wrong way. Staff activity. Sensing satellite, communication satellite, reconnaissance satellite, weather satellite. After 10 years of impeccable operation, the Omega space gun will shut down, but it took an apocalypse to be made redundant. Ugh. So this is the last thing that's going to be launched from this. Alright, buckle up, NZ family. This is it. And then the harsh questions will come later. Fun fact, this is the first game I've ever 100%ed. On PC anyways. The real first game I've ever 100%ed was Lego Indiana Jones of all things. Me and Nick just 100%ed the whole game by accident. No cheats, no nothing. We just discovered everything, got everything, found everything. This game's the second game I've ever 100%ed, but the first PC game I've ever 100%ed. Right then, let's plug in Catherine one last time.
Oh, I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
This is it, NZ family, the last thing we get to do. As this version of Simon.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. First time I played this, I was a little confused by how to do this. Second time I played it, just as bad. Okay. Oh, there you go. Wait. That's not it. Oh, my goodness. There we go, okay. Okay, take up the bullet. it over there. And load it up. Okay, and that's that. Simple as that. Okay, one as bad as the first two times.
There we go.
Ow.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Conveniently, she wants to make sure this is completely done before Simon realizes, or at least this version of Simon realizes the harsh truth.
What are you waiting for?
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time. 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
Okay, that's her. Oh, wow.
10 seconds. 9. 8. 7.
Foreplay moving around.
6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5. 4. 3.
Come on, load!
2.
Yes! Yeah, we made it!
But then the harsh truth.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. This. You. You, Catherine, you lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance.
Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Yep. The game forces us to see the perspective of Simon Copy 2, while Simon Copy 3 and Catherine Copy who knows are successfully on the Ark. The game cleverly does that. It's clever. It does that because we need to know a harsh truth. The idea of what happens to the copies. What does Simon 2 think while Simon 3 believes that it actually worked? As far as Simon 3 knows, it worked. He's on the Ark all happy and everything, and so is Catherine. Meanwhile, the originals from those copies, the originals are left behind. Catherine already knows how it works, so she expected this. That's why she was kind of monotone after the process was over. Because she knew she was going to have to deal with a freaking out Simon. A Simon 2 freaking out and everything. Only, again, she points out the whole coin toss thing when the whole coin toss is bogus. There is no coin toss. And I only say it's clever because this game Imagine if this game gave us the perspective of Simon 3, giving us a quote-unquote happy ending, and then showing us the harsh reality of the Simon we leave behind. It would be horrible. That's why the game, just a minor spoiler alert, is giving us the perspective of Simon 2 first, before, at the ending of the end credits, we see the bittersweet side of things. The ending to this game is bittersweet, NZ family. Very bittersweet. Bittersweet because we see the unfortunate perspective of the Simon that gets left behind versus the Simon we would have gotten on the Ark. But either way, this game, to me, is possibly one of the most thought-provoking and yet most interesting games I've ever gotten. And I am so glad I was introduced to it. And what a journey it is. What a journey it is, NZ family. I give it 5 NZ stamps out of 5 and the NZ stamp of approval. It's on Steam if y'all want to try this out. It's not too expensive either. Okay, now for Simon 3's perspective. Well, he's technically Simon 4, but I'm just talking in terms of copy and paste. Look at that. Human hands.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Technically. In terms of copy and paste, yes. But the sad fact that Simon believes this whole thing works. He believes he won the coin toss if he goes for the whole coin toss theory. Again, the coin toss theory is bogus. It's bogus. A Simon still gets left behind. A Simon got left behind in Toronto, a Simon got left behind at Omicron, and a Simon got left at Phi. But on the plus side, Simon, at the end of the day, still lives on. In what's pretty much the Matrix. But hey, no robots controlling anything this time, just a simulation that's as realistic as it possibly can. Fresh air, the sun in your face at long last, running water, trees. Just the calm peacefulness of it all. To me, in my honest opinion, Simon gets both an unhappy ending, but at the same time a happy ending. It's both sad, but happy at the same time, which is why I call it a bittersweet ending. And the harsh reality of copy and paste. Welcome. If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. How would you describe your physical condition? I feel invigorated, a better version of myself. How would you describe your mental condition? I feel normal, actually. Simon is happy at this point. How would you describe your senses? I still feel more sensitive to and aware of my surroundings. But I feel great. You know what? No, I feel normal. I feel normal. I'm a normal guy now, as far as this version of Simon believes. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant. Better than a while ago. Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? Simon's used to it at this point. In other words, he says, I don't care what form I take, as long as I get to carry on, is what this version of Simon would say. How do you perceive your new existence? Like a new chapter, once again, like a new chapter in my life. Actually, I don't think I answered it that way earlier, but oh well. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? Let's see. Maybe we can find a new sense of meaning in this version of the world now. Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? No. He is at home here. Your answers have been saved. Thank you for participating. The ARC team! Da-da-da. Bubbles on the rails and just thinking. Thinking about what we went through. 1 minute, we were over in Canada, in Toronto, getting a brain scan. Then the next minute, waking up at Epsilon in a nightmarish, futuristic just nightmare, just a nightmare. Surviving through monsters like the Construct, the Flesher, the Proxy, the Robot Girl, and that thing at Tal Station. Meeting Catherine, assuming she was just another robot, only to realize she was a person too. In fact, almost everyone was. So much to think about, so much of what we went through, and like I said before, what a journey it is, NZ family. Which is why I give this game the rating of 5 NZ stamps out of 5 and the NZ stamp of approval. Just repeating it again. 5 NZ stamps out of 5 and the NZ stamp of approval. Truly is peaceful. I'm just basking in the ambience. No music, just peacefulness. But one question remains. Where is Catherine?
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
For now. And for the humans up in space. Meanwhile, back down on Earth, everything is still scorched, but eventually soon, the WoW, one way or another, is going to figure out something. And possibly, perhaps, life will once again be reborn on Earth. But for now, what was once humanity is now up in space. What comes next on Earth? Who knows? Who knows what the WoW will create, whether if it's a new type of race of humanoid creatures or just another wave of abominations. Who knows? This game leaves it open-ended. Well, I'm just going to let the rest of the game play out, NZ family. That's it for this edition of NZ Games, my NZ family. See you all next time, and as always, y'all have a good NZ week. Goodbye, y'all.